You know what? I thought I would be desensitized to this from all the horrors we've watched. I'm not. It's still horrific.
This is probably more horrific than the first film. Stop it.
Welcome back to Recap Corner. And today we are watching what is weirdly titled Hellbound Hellraiser 2.
What's the significance of that, do you think? What's the underlying undertones that that title suggesting?
I know, because the original book was called The Hellbound Heart, wasn't it?
Because that title is quite similar to what the book was labelled, do you think it will have more connection with the book?
I think the
first one
was quite faithful because Clive Barker wrote the book himself.
Yeah. Does Clive Barker direct the sequel, do you know?
Let me get my journal here, known as
IMDb.
Hellbound Hellraiser 2 is directed by Tony Randall.
You see that we're complete experts in the field
of cinema. He did the visual effects for Escape from New York. He directed some episodes of Power Rangers in Space.
Whoa.
Oh, actually, this is his first film.
His first ever film?
First thing he directed as well. So.
Okay, that'll be interesting to see.
You know, when somebody that does visual effects directs a film, maybe they might not be skilled in direction, but we know that this is a practical effects heavy film.
Yeah.
So maybe he has got the skill there and he's using that and taking that further, what Hellraiser is known for. Are you excited for it? You don't seem that excited.
I loved Hellraiser 1 purely because of how different the story was.
I'm hoping the Cenobites get a bit more screen time.
Yeah.
I hope we get a bit more kind of horrific, weird mythology, because I thought that was quite intriguing. Also, I can't believe that the guy who played Chatterer in Hellraiser 1 shared our reaction for Hellraiser. So that is absolutely awesome.
That's amazing. And if you want to see it, we have retweeted it recently.
So thanks to Nicholas Vince for sharing that.
Blown away. Blown away.
Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Let's get watching.
Oh, we're straight back to this, are we?
Demonetised.
We have such sights to show you.
It's almost like a previously on Hellraiser.
Yeah.
This is Sean sitting there with his Rubik's Cube.
Grandparents got me that Rubik's Cube. It was in a music box last time.
Not the hearts.
Oh! Oh! Is that Pin?
Oh, it's Pinhead. It is Pinhead.
This is how Pinhead was born. So he was just a random dude.
So Cenobites are made, yeah.
Where am I?
Psychiatric hospital. Bronson. Homicide. I was at your father's house.
Look, I know it doesn't make sense that my dad was somebody else wearing his face, but
I don't like that sound.
Ah!
Oh!
He's already dead.
This time, no demon fairy tales, huh?
Okay, let me just make up a story.
I don't think that's how you talk to people in a psychiatric hospital, man.
Yes.
Kusich, sir. We just found another one, though it suffered a little accidental damage. A mattress. Looks like someone was messed up real bad on it.
It's evidence. Tag it and move it.
Oh, he's a policeman.
Julia.
Oh yeah, the stepmom.
The mind is a labyrinth, ladies and gentlemen. Its ways deceptively apparent. Its destinations are unknown.
Oh!
Is this the psychiatric ward still?
I have no idea. What are they doing? Oh, is that lobotomizing her or something?
Oh!
Dr. Chenard, the new arrival is awake and appears very distressed.
Very traumatized girl. A witness to multiple murder involving members of her own family.
Pretty sure like a surgeon wouldn't be able to walk out halfway through the surgery of a brain.
I'm Dr. Chenard.
I'm Dr. Charizard.
You've got to destroy that mattress. See, Julia died on it, and she can come back now like Frank.
For the blood.
For the blood, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She's a complete mystery. No family, no visitors. A nurse named her Tiffany.
What's her real name?
Toffany.
She never speaks.
Freddy's...
Here's Freddy! Oh. I hate the fact that it's just like muscle and blood, like, and no skin.
A nail.
Is that Frank still?
It
That
looks like
Frank.
him, yeah.
That's still there though. What are you doing?
Strawberry.
Oh, I thought she was looking down at that.
Pleasant day.
How tall is that guy in the background? Oh no, he's standing on the bed.
What? Oh man, is this some messed up psychiatric hospital?
That's normally Tom when I answer the door.
I had a visitor. It was my father. My father's dead, and he's alone, and he's still suffering.
They could do some good puns for titles of these films. Hellraiser 6. Oh, hell no.
I'll meet you by the side entrance. No, my house, not the hospital.
He's up to something.
The part that destroyed my family, that must have started with my Uncle Frank.
Why does it need this massive recap? Like, massive recap. Like, it's telling us the entire story of the first. Like,
Do you believe me?
Clearly, there is much we must discuss.
When he was giving his speech about the mind, he was cutting that brain apart. It was like he was searching for greater things and knowledge and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
does he want the box to open it himself?
yeah, or does he know anything about it?
Ah, he brought the mattress to his house.
That is so weird.
I'm sure that's police evidence.
Yeah, please bring give away evidence like that, would they?
He's going to bring her back to life and fall in love with her.
Oh. Oh.
Jesus
He's got 3 of them.
Has he been experimenting on these people with those boxes and stuff?
Oh, no idea. That's the Pinhead guy from the start, right?
Yeah. He brought a patient in to strap him to the mattress.
Oh my god, he's not gonna... Oh my god.
Oh!
Get them off me!
Oh, he's seeing him.
He's gonna cut his own wrist open and he's gonna think,
Oh god.
gonna try and dig him out.
Ah! Stop! Stop it! Oh! Stop it! Oh! He needed blood.
Yeah.
Blood on the mattress. She's coming back.
What the...
This is disgusting. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm surprised he hasn't jumped out the window.
I know. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up.
I can't breathe.
I forgot how fucking disgusting this movie was, or this series.
Look.
Oh.
The shoulder blade.
It's. I need to get this onesie for Halloween. Just cover myself in.
If you went out like this on Halloween, you'd be...
I'd be arrested. I get really like weak when I see like disgusting things.
Sean says, I get really weak when I see blood, and then he just sees that.
Literally, my body's shutting down at this point.
Oh my god.
It's not real, Sean. It's not real.
I don't think those bandages are going to help, mate.
You know, she's gonna turn her into a mummy. Why is she like all of a sudden like attracted to this guy?
No, because she was like a nymphomaniac in the first place, wasn't she?
Oh no! Stop!
Now all we need is skin.
I believe
Everything's true.
It's all true. I gotta get you out of here.
I need that box.
Gennard has boxes.
No, I'm going.
Why?
Because I'm going to get my father.
Just 2 seconds, don't move.
1, 2. Okay.
Yeah, look.
Oh, there's another victim. Ugh.
He has no crimes about straight up luring people to their deaths. And he's like, oh, you don't look as good as I thought you would.
Oh, the window's still open.
We're not gonna do anything until I check the house.
Why? Can't you just take the box and run?
You know what? I thought I would be desensitized to this from all the horrors we've watched. I'm not. It's still horrific.
Well, this is probably more horrific than the first film.
For 5 minutes.
Stop you going in there because I need you cry out.
Is it still here?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Does she recognise him?
Oh, you poor boy. Come here.
No. No. Ah! So she still needs more skin. Oh no! Oh.
Kyle?
Kyle's dead. He's
Kyle,
dead.
Not Kyle.
I thought he was going to be a main character throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, Where is Julia? Oh.
You.
Now it's my turn.
The girl from the puzzle. He's going to get her to do the box. Surely Julia would be like, just leave them boxes alone.
Don't press it. You've done pressed it.
It's coming.
It's going to be like Pinhead's daughter or something.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's behind them as well.
Shut up!
Oh, the teeth.
Woo!
It is not hands that call us, it is desire.
So he knows it's them. He knows it wasn't her.
Yeah.
He thought they could trick him, but they couldn't.
She's just like, what the was that all about? So it's going to be a Star Wars holiday special moment. They'll come out flipping.
No!
Why would you go that? Trying to find her dad.
That's
Yeah.
a cool painting on there. Oh, she followed her.
The hell?
Why did it have to be a circus, man?
Help my daughter. Help my daughter. Help my daughter.
Ugh. Ugh. Her and Mum. Oh, for crying out loud!
Ah, curse me.
I've come for my father!
He is in his own hell, child, and quite unreachable. Feel free. Explore. We have eternity.
That's freaky, man.
I have such sights to show you.
Well, so she's willingly going back
Yeah,
to
she
hell.
wants to go back to her.
Just the angle from where you think there's something behind her.
I don't know if it's that type of movie.
You must have opened the box, Tiffany. You've got to close it. You know how the puzzle works. Get us out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Please. Please help me.
Say something. Throw us a bone.
That's a cool shot. I'm walking there.
That's like a poster, that is.
The God that sent me back. The God I serve in this world and yours. My God. Leviathan, Lord of the Labyrinth.
Help me, Doctor. Help my daughter.
Why do you think I was allowed to come back? It wanted souls. And I brought you.
Ugh.
The house.
So it's like some weird
My father's
godlike
house.
being that uses souls for pleasure.
Doesn't even look like a being though, does it?
Sorry.
I don't think she's finding her dad. Just putting that out there.
Wait a minute. Am I in heaven?
Do not get on one of those sliding beds, whatever you do.
Why not? They look fun.
Yeah, that's what they want you to do. Get on there and they'll suck you straight in.
I don't mind getting sucked straight in.
Oh, that's...
Oh, it's Frank. That's... Oh, they got blood all over him.
Oh.
It's only Uncle Frank.
Oh no.
Didn't
That's
you
his
get my
voice, yeah.
message?
It was his message. I didn't think it would look like him.
She thought it was her dad that was here.
When you're dead, you're fucking dead. Don't be naughty, Kirsty, or I'll have to punish you for it.
Taking Uncle to a whole new level. Oh!
Don't hurt me. I'll do anything. I'd rather burn.
Oh, the photograph's burning, so he's burning.
Oh, it was all makeup, was it? Because there was all that makeup everywhere.
Family reunion?
Julia. Come here. You belong to me.
Yeah, grab that thing, wherever it is. Who's that guy?
See a new Cenobite. Yeah.
And to think I hesitated.
Oh.
And to think
I hesitated. Why would you do that? Are you a dumbass? Oh.
Tiffany, we're getting out of here.
You're in a mental institute. You can't just walk out, surely.
Oh, Jesus.
Since when?
that guy's eyes were connected to it. They're all connected to the body.
Oh.
The doctor. Is he?
Yep. Oh no, they're all hooks.
Time to play.
Ooh.
Wait,
What is this?
it's you! You were human.
I remember.
You were all human.
Is Pinhead gonna save him? Ugh! It's disgusting. Ah! He hasn't changed back though. Chatter didn't change back. Oh, he's a kid!
I'm taking over.
Destroy him, Pinhead.
Oh, is he changing him slowly?
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
No. Oh. I love how Pinhead has got a character.
Yeah. Instead of being that
Just a
that faceless monster like
one-dimensional.
all of the others
Yeah.
can be.
Why is she going there? No.
What is this thing? What does it do?
Sauron.
Cast it into the fire!
A sealed door!
Can you help her? These puzzles are consuming her life. Can you
She's
help
the
her?
one that, yeah, she's the one that got lobotomized by him at the beginning.
Tiffany, I see now. It's a puzzle, isn't it?
Oh!
No! Jesus, kill him already.
No, she's going into that thing!
Yeah, but she gonna go into that thing, come out and defeat him. Oh.
I knew you would come back.
What? So what happened to her, Julia?
I think the Leviathan was trying to suck those two girls in, and that she got pulled into it instead. Because she serves the Leviathan, she's come back again.
They're too busy making out, and that's how they lose.
Your case is closed, Tiffany. I'm
God!
Come on. Oh!
Trust me.
That is Kirsty wearing her skin, isn't it? Ah!
Yeah, it is ghostly.
It's like a glove.
Putting your dead stepmother's skin
Badass though.
on you. They look like they've got skulls. They're skulls. Are they souls?
Oh, it might be.
Ta-da!
Oh, this was the doctor's house.
Take a look at this.
Wait, why is are they coming up that he didn't drop any blood on her? Doesn't.
Oh!
It's not the rules. Have that outside your house for Halloween as a little
You'd
prop.
be arrested.
What is your pleasure, sir?
So Pinhead was back on that box. I'm sure he
Yeah,
was.
so, well, all of them were.
Yeah.
With Hellraiser 1, I thought it was a nice, tightly knit narrative story that was executed brilliantly. Hellraiser 2, the narrative and the script was a bit looser and it was a bit messier. And, you know, there were ideas and concepts that I liked in this, like, very much, but I don't think the execution was as on point. I'm going to rate Hellraiser 2 a 6.5.
Please don't think that I'm a serial killer for saying this, but what an absolute beautiful film. Beautifully shot and well-made film in terms of the aesthetics of it. Narratively, wow, it's not as good as the first one. The characters, even though they're the same, don't seem to have any... The narrative drive behind their actions doesn't make as much sense for me.
No.
I'm going to give this one a 6.9. I like the direction it goes in terms of taking us into this world that we didn't know about.
I like how they develop the mythology of it all. Yeah.
We don't get too much.
No, it's still very vague.
Yeah, which I like.
My favourite thing about this film is Pinhead. And the fact that we saw at the beginning his you know, his rise to become Pinhead, and then at the end,
true, actually, we get a full.
And then at the end, we see his character have a full arc. I know it is very brief though. I think it was executed well, but I think the realization and the change from I'm going to kill you to I'm going to save you was just a little bit abrupt. I think they could have tweaked that somehow.
Maybe they could have drip fed it in a little bit earlier, because there is obviously a massive chunk at the beginning where we don't see him.
Yeah.
And then a massive chunk again where before he comes back. He's only really got 2
major scenes,
major moments.
If he didn't have that character arc in which he comes back as a human and he kind of saves them,
it would have been the same, really.
I would have rated this film in the 5s.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, because that's the thing that stood out to me. The character of Pinhead.
They could have easily made his character comical, like Freddy Krueger's direction, but they kept the gravitas of the character, which really makes you daunted and really keeps the tension going. The practical effects.
You can't fault them, especially for a late 80s film. The practical effects were amazing, but I think it borderlined on a bit cheesy.
Really? You think
yeah,
so?
with the guy hanging.
Yeah, maybe
it came across as a bit
I guess
cheesy.
what you would call it is not cheesy, but overexposure to them. Especially
you saw too much.
The hanging
maybe.
effect with the tentacle at the end, but I really appreciated what they were trying to do.
No, but even like when I say cheesy, I mean, you know, when they were on that bridge and then he comes up from behind and there's smoke and steam. It's like a plane. He's just there's a bit cheesy. A bit over the top.
Marley's Ghost from Christmas Carol. If you are a visual effects supervisor and this is your directorial debut, just run with what you know, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the original Cenobites are much more ominous because
you don't
see
them
too much.
Yeah, no.
And it's almost like the possibility of what they can do
rather than seeing what their capabilities are in full.
I thought Kirsty was in it. I didn't expect Frank and Julia to be in it as well. I didn't need him in it. Frank,
you said you wanted Frank to be.
I wanted Frank in it, yeah, and I like him as a character, but then when he did come into it, he was there as a kind of physical threat, but then
went away
straight away.
Yeah.
And Julia really, I guess, was there to show that she sold her soul to this other figure, this Leviathan, godlike, god of pleasure and pain, whatever it is. You can't show that, so you do need a physical antagonist there. And I guess if you just had the Cenobites, they'd just be running away from the Cenobites. So you do need a physical antagonist there.
I do kind of like her arc in a way from the first film and this film, in the fact that, you know, we think Frank's the bad one because he was from
that kind of. We thought originally that she was that vulnerable kind of character, and now
she was just intrigued, and now she's like taken. She's now worse than Frank, and she's taken on this role.
So that is quite nice. That is quite good.
In some cases, the editing was really nice when it goes from really like loud chaos sound to silence.
It almost had that,
but it did too much.
We did have that in the first film, that dream sequence where she was screaming.
But then there were certain editing techniques that we used that were a bit too abrupt and too jarring, that you were thinking like, wait, what's going on in the scene?
The actress who played Kirsty did an alright job, but the problem is here, there's not much you can do with the character there, but the only character that she had to connect with in that hospital was the character they killed off straight away.
Yeah.
And the other girl didn't really talk.
No.
So, in terms of her character, there was finding her dad, which I guess was the only thing we kind of latched onto,
but we didn't
and her
get
survival,
anything.
but then that met a dead end.
Yeah.
And so really, I guess, the revenge against Frank and Julia, again, it wasn't really there. So I guess following her as a protagonist, did we have to follow her straight away? We had a recap at the start, and then about 10 minutes later,
we had
a whole recap. Not 10 minutes, probably about 4 or 5 minutes, recapping
the whole
events
of the film
again, where she recorded and she was just speaking about what happened. So I'm thinking,
just get rid of that.
Is there a better introduction we could have had? Although I did like the Pinhead Cenobite introduction.
Yeah, I did like
is there a better intro we could have had, and then a different way we could have?
I don't think you need a recap at all of the first film. Whoever's watching the second
we could have had a scene there
one.
that delved into her character and her psychology more, where they didn't believe her, or interrogation or something like that with the policeman a bit more. I actually really want to see Hellraiser 3.
The thing is, I don't really want to see any more.
I want to see the third one, because I like trilogies, and I'm thinking, hell on earth? How does Pinhead come back? Why are they on Earth? I've heard it turns into more of a Cenobites going around the city killing people. Yeah. So I heard it degrades a bit of the third one, but let us know. I just wish Clive Barker, I don't know if he went on to make any other films, but I just love his stories and his ideas. So I'm just thinking like...
Yeah. That's probably what was missing in this script.
Yeah, let's just have a look.
Even if he probably did help write it, I think the execution... I think there's a lot of fat that they could cut out of this movie.
All I know is that I'm going to go out and buy one of those skeletal bodysuits that she wears when she first comes back to wear on Halloween. We've got Halloween costumes sorted.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked our content, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified of our videos coming this week. Other than that, make sure you give this video a like if you liked our content, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.